Hello,
Hi.
everybody. Anybody?
Hello, nobody.
Yeah. No one's in here yet, so we just gotta wait for a little bit. I see a few. So,
We have people.
yep.
Hey, Dutch Yoda.
Dutch Yoda. What's going on, man?
And Games of Fire. Ooh. You've been wanting to learn this? We'll play with you later.
Oh, it's you
I'm
sure you want to
addicted to
learn
it
this
right
because
now.
it's very addictive.
I was playing with randos today. I was so desperate.
Well, you could have just shot me a message. I have BGA on my phone.
I know, but you were working.
I wouldn't have played anyway because
I know.
I was too busy. But yeah, so today we're gonna be teaching and playing Res Arcana. The first time we saw this game was on one of the game nights on BGG, like a couple of years ago. Like, was it a year and a half ago?
It was a long time ago. Well, at least it feels
Way
like
back.
a long time ago.
Rodney Smith was on teaching it to the guys,
Yeah.
and I fell in love with it. I just never ended up picking it up. I don't know why, but it's a possibility we'll end up getting it.
Yeah.
It's a
Like the raccoon game.
like
I love that raccoon game.
That raccoon game was so
I messaged
great.
Time Roller and asked him which edition does he have because
There's more than one.
yeah, there's a special edition, there's a standard. I need that
Wim,
raccoon.
what's up, man? All right, so like I said, today we are playing and learning Res Arcana, and we have a guest to play with us. We recently played it with him the other night, and we taught him, and he beat us.
This is why we don't teach games.
This is why we don't teach, because we're so good at it. But Wim slept until noon. Ah, sweet.
Way to go, Wim.
We've got some audio interference from a child. Hey, Karen. Where was I? Yes. Ryan Griffen is going to be with us today playing Res Arcana, and we're going to see him in just a few minutes. But first, we've got some Steam digital giveaways today, so we're going to be doing that throughout the game. It's going to be... we're going to test out our little bot, because Time Roller did his, and I was like, that would be interesting to do.
Yeah, it's better than...
And we've got some Steam keys to give out for digital board games, so if you've got Steam, then you've got a chance to play it digitally.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's get right to it. We're going to switch over to our game, and you're going to be able to see Ryan and his pretty face. So, yeah, let's give it up for Ryan. And there he is.
Wim says, I am really good at sleeping until noon.
Hey,
So,
how are we?
so
I
Ryan,
didn't get to sleep till noon, but...
oh, Adam just redeemed. So, Adam, you learned this game recently. What do you think about it?
Yeah. Games of Fire, you were up late with me last night, too, over at Time Roller, so I'm sure you slept in.
Is all our... Wait, didn't Adam play it too?
I thought Adam played this, too. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
Res Arcana, did you not play it?
No, we're thinking of somebody else.
Oh, it must have been someone else.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Getting our friends
I mean, we all
mixed up.
know what Ryan thought of it.
He pretended he didn't know how to play to beat
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. He was quite the hustler.
It's such a good game. I played a couple of games late yesterday, and one of them was actually like a really intense game. I think on the final turn there I had 10 points, another player had 9, and then a person that was behind us came through with 14 on their final turn.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
That's crazy. So
Yes.
the BGA game doesn't have the rulebook on it, so I wasn't able to really read any of the rules, which I really want to. But
The game I played today, I had 14 points with the little extra coin thing, and I had to end up giving it away, and so I lost 15 to 13. Right
everybody's
at the
been
end.
practicing
So
to set
mad.
me. Well, I thought Adam played it.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna
What do
get
we
to
know?
see us play it today and learn how to. So, let's go ahead and get the game started.
So when are we starting the giveaway thing?
The giveaways are gonna be random.
Random?
Random.
Okay. Do you want me to start up the game?
Yes.
That means y'all can still talk. You want timers completely off?
Timer's off. Yes.
Okay.
Please.
And we're drafting.
Yes, we are drafting.
Man, the game I'm playing with Wigsby currently, there are 3 dragons in my hand. In
Oh.
my hand.
You can be pretty lethal with 3 dragons in
Oh
your
crap,
hand.
he's online. I hope he's not here so he doesn't hear that. I'm gonna destroy him.
Wow, you hear that? Destroying people over here. Wow, okay. Alright, accept invite. Accept. Alright.
Hey, bored at home, I just saw that you were in chat. I was talking about you before we went live about your rad dad pirate hat and your beard.
Alright, so what is this game? It's an engine builder, for one. It's got a lot of elements from Magic the Gathering. What else would you say?
It reminds me of that other game. I can't
Via
remember
Magica?
the name of it. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of
Yeah,
that.
it has a little bit of elements from
like you
Via
have to
Magica.
use your gems to bring
Yeah.
your things out, and it reminds me of that.
So, as you can see on the right side here, there are elements. Okay? There is fire, water, earth, death, and gold. We're all going to start with 1 of each. And I can't see the chat right now, so should change that.
Oh, this is so difficult.
There we go. Alright. So, everyone's going to start with 2 mages. Okay?
I already know which one I'm picking. I have a good one this
So
time.
this guy right here, I'm gonna just tell everyone what they are and what we're looking at. This mage is a healer. Now, at the start of every turn, we're gonna collect elements. All right, based on what's on the cards. Now, this healer can collect either a water or a earth element. Okay, that's going to be the very first thing you do simultaneously
At
on the
beginning of
first
each
turn.
round.
at the beginning of each round.
Yeah.
Yes. He also has a special power. As you can see on the bottom, there is a react. Now this is used for when other people attack. Okay? There are dragons that you can summon. And you can use them to attack, and some of them do have other special powers. But anytime there is a react to, and that little green symbol, that is an opportunity for you to react to an attack. So this guy here, you can tap him, and it will ignore the attack.
Yep.
Okay? If you do not ignore attacks, they will eat away at your elements. And it can get bad. Depending on how early a dragon comes out.
Depends on what it's taken from.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so that is the healer. I've also have an artificer, which I've never seen before, but
Oh, I haven't seen him.
yeah,
either.
so he's a new
Oh
one.
no, wait, I saw him.
So
earlier.
he has one power. So he can place artifacts, and you see that little symbol with the banner. That's on all the cards on the top left. Those are what you use to pay for that card to play it. Okay? So this guy will allow you to play artifacts at -1 of any element. So you'll get a discount with that guy. Except for gold. There is a little gold icon with a minus sign. Gold is the most valuable resource in the game. Most cards that will give you something will deny you gold.
Yeah.
There are some cards that will produce gold. But most of the time when it has that little pentagon sort of icon there, that means any element of your choice. Okay? Alright, so...
And gold's also used to
yes,
build
gold.
the monuments.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that soon. So there are our mages. We're gonna get to choose between the two. You only get one pick. Now these cards here, we all have a hand of cards. And this is gonna be our only hand of cards that we have. Alright, and you're saying, well, that sucks. Why would you only have a limited deck for yourself?
Overpowered.
Yeah, it's to balance stuff out.
Well, if you have 3 dragons in your hand, I don't see how balanced that is.
As you can see, I've got a pretty menacing dragon in my hand. That doesn't mean I'm going to have it, though, because we are going to draft our cards. Okay? So, let's go through what's on these cards. So, the name, Dancing Sword. They all have a name. On the top left, there is a banner. That is what you need to pay to play that card. If you see in the center of the card, there is a death plus a fire element. And a little hand on the left of it. That is going to allow you to collect those 2 elements at the start of every turn. So this is going to produce elements for you. It also has a react action at the bottom. So if you get attacked, you'll react to it. You'll spend a fire. You'll ignore the attack and gain a death on that card. Now, what does that mean? That means you're going to put a death token onto the card itself. It's going to store it. So that token cannot be taken away from you during an attack. Alright? You can gather it at the beginning of the next round, if you would like to. If you want to keep storing it, that's all fine.
And some cards you specifically want to store and keep things
some
on.
Cards
gives you points.
Some cards will allow you victory points per stored item. So that's something you want to think about. Most of the time it's gold. But sometimes it's other elements. Alright. So, yeah. What else is on here? Alright. Jeweled Statue. It has 2 abilities. You can tap it to gain 3 death, and all rivals will gain 1. So you're getting a lot, but you're also giving.
Yeah.
You can also destroy this card to gain 2 gold and a fire. So that's pretty powerful if you think about it, because this card will eventually recycle back into your hand, and you can keep using it.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it says destroy doesn't mean it's gone for the game.
Yeah.
It's just going to be discarded and returned back to your hand when you have to draw a card.
And if you discard a card, you can either get 1 gold or 2 of anything, right?
I haven't got to that yet.
I keep going ahead
You
of
keep
you.
getting ahead of
I
me.
know what I'm doing.
All
I'm
right.
bad at teaching.
Yeah, you're getting way ahead of me here.
No.
So as you can see, this row here are the magic items. Every round, we are going to choose one of these. Okay, some of these produce elements, as you can see here. Some of these have different actions. This one allows you to draw 3 cards and add to your hand and then discard 3. So if you don't like your hand, you can pretty much change it. There's alchemy. You can tap it and spend any 4 to get 2 gold. So yeah, these are all going to do stuff. Reanimate is one of my favorites because you can tap it use a element and you can untap a card. So that is a personal favorite of mine. And transmutation is another one. You tap it, you discard 3 element, you gain 3 of whatever you want, except for gold. And at the start of every new round, we're going to rotate these magic items. So I'm going to discard the one that I have to the row, take a different one. So we're all going to have a chance to use the ones we want. So that's a pretty cool mechanic. I like that. So I'm not going to be, collecting blue and red the whole time. Yeah. Okay, so as far as gold goes, we're going to be using gold to pretty much pay for these monuments that are down here. These gray cards. Alright? You can top deck. They all cost the same. 4 gold. If you've got 4, you can buy one. This one, when bought, will give you 6 of any element you want, except for gold. That's what that little icon with the gold denotes. Some of them are just straight up victory points, like this with the wax mark with a 3. Just 3 victory points. And they'll replenish when they are bought. So we'll get a brand new card every now and then. Okay, places of power. This is where the VP gets generated most of the time. So let's see one of them here.
My favorite, the Sunken Reef.
This one Sunken Reef here generates a gold, so that's very valuable right there. I'm looking for one that'll give us points here. Okay, here we go. The Cursed Forge. Cursed Forge has an upkeep, though, of a death element. So you have to pay a death element every round. However, if you discard 2 fire and a gold, you can place a gold onto the card. And that'll give you 1 plus however many gold is on that card. So you can potentially ramp up the points on that card. And you don't have to tap it either. You can, if you have 4 gold, 4 fire and 2 gold, you can hit that twice.
Sacred Grove is the same way. You can store
Sacred
the
Grove,
green on
same
it
exact thing, except it has a couple of abilities here. You can tap it, discard a water element to gain 5 green element or earth.
And you can tap it and a creature and put a green on your card.
So the iconography on here is pretty easy to follow.
Yeah. It seems a little overwhelming at first, but once you understand what everything means,
but once you get it, it just all clicks in your head, and it's like, oh, I can do this and this and that. And Ryan knows about that. We could see the smoke coming out of his ears when he first played it.
And then he started shooting us with elvish bows.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can tap this and a creature that you have played to store a earth on that card, and every earth stored on that card will gain you 1 point in addition to the 2 plus that card will grant you. Okay, so it seems like a lot, but it's not. Once you watch us play it, it's gonna start clicking with you guys too. So what do you guys say we start drafting?
I already know what I want.
So we're all gonna do this at the same time. We're gonna pick a card and then we're gonna switch hands. So of course I'm gonna pick this guy because. However, you really have to choose whether you want creatures or element generation.
I had a cool hand the last game we all played together where I had the I'm going to pick this up. She was the creature handler, so she could untap creatures and replay them. She was pretty cool. Oh, buddy.
All right, choosing cards.
Oops, someone's passed me the elvish bow.
I know. I got a better card.
Who gave him an elvish bow?
I gave him a bow because I got the fiery whip. I wasn't giving it up.
What does this do?
So I have the fiery whip and the fire dragon, so I'm going to be generating red like crazy to bring that dragon out.
Oh, you took the dragon, didn't
you?
You
talk about me giving up the bow.
Wait, so there was only one dragon in this whole deck?
Ooh.
Now, these cards are randomized, okay? So
yeah,
there's going to be different ones that come out, and we're all going to use a certain amount for each player.
Mm-hmm.
So, based on what we have...
Ooh, what is that?
Ooh, I got that creepy hand that you had last time.
I like that creepy hand. I'm just letting you know I gave up the mermaid, who I absolutely love, for something else.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm. It's coming.
Okay, so you want to pick cards that'll have synergy with the ones that you have chosen. Okay? Let's see.
Some good stuff in his hand.
Yeah.
There is, but there is too much generation of one single
yeah,
element here. Should I hate draft this dragon egg because I know someone that has
Don't you hate draft it?
I don't want you putting it out for -4. You're gonna have to work for that dragon.
Yeah, no, I think we're all skilled up enough now to get a bit mean on this game.
Yeah.
He's hate drafted.
Should I hate draft the dragon egg?
Go ahead.
It's gonna give me 1 point. Every card you play that has a little wax seal on the bottom will give you a point.
Yeah.
Now, win conditions. If we end the round with anyone having 10 plus points, the round will end. Or the game will end, pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And if 2 people have 10, it's whoever's got the most elements left in their pile.
Yeah.
And if someone has 10 and they pass first, another player can still keep on going until they, say, get 11, and then they'll end up winning. So.
Okay, I did it. I didn't hate draft it, just so you know. Oh, dragon teeth.
Oh, man.
Oh, that could be bad.
I know. I gave you that. Grr, I don't know which one I want. This is hard.
It does generate some fire, but
I can't pass up this card.
It's so hard. I think the hardest part is drafting this stuff.
I can't believe you passed up the vault.
I didn't.
No.
Oh, that was you?
That was better than...
Oh, well, it's not going to be in that hand anymore.
Oh, you took the vault?
Yeah, I did.
You're so greedy.
Ow.
You're just so greedy.
I was torn between 2.
Ooh, wow. Chalice of Fire.
I'm passing up the dragon egg. I'm just letting you guys know.
Alright, so as you can see, I have quite a bit of death generation here. So if I want other elements, this card here, Fountain of Youth, can generate 3 elements that I can pick up on the start of the next turn.
Yeah.
So this may be a card that I would want. Because I do have the Crypt here, and it generates 2. My Dancing Swords generates 1. So that's going to be pretty helpful. So I think I will pick that. And here we go. Now, as you can see, we're going to have to choose our mage. Okay.
I already chose.
All right. I haven't. This is going to be our starting hand at the very top. Our deck is going to consist of the cards at the bottom here, and these will be drawn once at the start of the round. Okay, so you're going to draw one every round. There are cards that can manipulate what card will come up next.
Yeah.
So I think this would be good since I know there is a dragon out there. This will help me.
There's no dragon.
Ignore the attack. So I'm going to choose the healer. And here we go. So as you can see, our deck here is at 5. It tells you how many cards are in there. This is your discard pile. Here's your avatar here with your mage. And here are your elements. So now we are choosing magic items. Now let's see what I have. I have this guy here. I'm going to generate a blue or a green. That's what that slash means there. So I am going to want to probably... Man. I shouldn't have hate drafted that dragon egg now. I missed out on a card for sure. Let me see. What should I pick? I could use transmutation. That'll probably be my best bet. Man, I don't know. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to take this. So, all of these here, these magical items, are going to be the same in every game.
Yeah.
Alright, at the start of everybody's turn, we're going to collect essence or elements from our cards that are played. So I'm going to choose to collect either blue, which is water, or earth. I have 2 cards that require blue, so I would probably pick the blue. And this right here is also a water or a fire. she switched her teams.
Well, Legends is on my team and Games of Fire is on my team.
I didn't know we were picking teams here.
Everybody always picks teams. Some reason I am always picked, even though I lose like the most amount of games.
It's because the beards outnumber
the ladies.
Here.
Legends always says I'm awesome. So that's
all right,
good.
so it's good to know that this first player token here is worth 1 point to whoever has it, and it's going to be passed on every round. So if you happen to have 9 points, and that token is going to be passed on to you in the next round, you can potentially win the game. Because you need
said she was
10
team
plus.
Maple yesterday.
I know. Alright, so what do I want to do? I can play this here. Now, as you can see, it takes away from your elements that are stored here. And these are not safe. If you get attacked, they will get depleted. Matt! Hello, Matt.
I made a mess, I was on a mission to tell Matt that we were playing with Ryan, so he would know.
Well, I think I told him the other day that... No, I didn't tell him.
No, I don't think so.
Alright, so here's something that you can do on your turn. If you do not want to play a card, you will select it, and you will choose to discard. Okay? And it'll give you an option. You can either take a gold or 2 resources of any type. So as it is, I do not need a resource because I have enough to pay for my other card. So I'm going to take a gold.
When we discard things, they do come back in our hand. Correct?
Yeah, they just go to your discard pile. See? So it'll... Yeah. And you can see what they discard at the bottom. And only one card is played in a turn.
Oh man, this is rough because I really don't want to discard that right now. But I have to. Bye-bye, dragon.
Oh, you discarding the dragon?
He has to go for now. We have things to do.
Dragons are super expensive.
Yeah, he's 6 fire, and I don't have my fire going on right now.
They are so expensive.
He'll come back.
Alright, let's see what's being played down here. So, Ryan has picked a duelist. So, he can tap his card to discard a death and place a gold on the card. So he's going to store gold on that card. At the beginning of the round, he will also generate a fire element. Ooh, this is good. This card right here, Horn of Plenty, it is so good. You tap it to gain 3 of anything, or you can tap it to gain a gold. You're lucky I picked it up. Alright, I have to play a card, so I'm going to play the Wind-Up Man here. So yes, I will do that. So what the Wind-Up Man does is you're going to tap him and discard an element and put it on that card. And during the collect phase, if any elements are left on that card, you add 2 of each color on Wind-Up Man. So he's going to constantly generate more and more element. So I'm going to try to use him to generate what I need. And at this point,
my alchemist, I can tap it and turn in any 4 to get 2 gold. Or I can tap him and get one of any.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good one too.
I haven't played with him yet, so I thought I would try.
So when do you put your pirate hats on? I don't know. We don't have any pirate hats.
Hat yet.
We do not have pirate hats.
There will be pirate hats. Oh, Time Roller realized last night that he has a new emote space for tier 1.
Yes,
so
he does.
He's going to be doing something cool.
So hopefully we get to see Time Roller in here.
Yeah.
Because I want to really congratulate him and thank him for that stream he did yesterday.
Yeah.
I know you guys have watched him a few times, but he is an amazing dude. He deserves all the love that we give him. And he's genuinely just the sweetest person in the world.
Yeah.
He really is. I'm glad I met him on Twitch. I'm glad I got to him. Is that a Dorito?
Yeah, my little wizard's gonna eat a Dorito. When are we gonna put on our pirate hats? Oh, Chris just said that. Oh no, I'm TJ. I'm reading everything in chat like super late. Yeah, we need to start a trend. I told them to wear onesies. Like everybody wears onesies.
What?
Yeah, like the Panda Angel, she wears a panda onesie, and
I'm not gonna wear a onesie.
No, I told them to, not us.
I'm just saying, I'm not gonna wear a onesie.
I have the Sully onesie.
Okay, so the only thing I can spend on the Wind-Up Man here is the fire. So there you go. As you can see, the little icon there denotes that it is stored. Ooh, Hypnotic Basin.
The Wind-Up Man is too slow. Like, I'd like it if you put it down, your next turn you would get 2, but you've got to wait 2 turns to receive 2 items.
We'll see how that works. I'm playing with him to see how that works, because it does add 2 of any of each color on Wind Up Man. So I don't know if I get to choose, but if I do,
no, you don't get to choose. So if you put, say, like a death on, then
it'll add 2 more,
and it stays on. You add 2 more of the same death, but you can keep putting ones on. So you could have you could put like every color on, and then you get 2 of everyone back. You can put more than 1 color on that card at a time.
Yeah. All right. So you can put all of the elements on there, and it'll generate. That's pretty cool. Especially works if you can untap it and then reuse it again. All right. So I do not have a play. So I have to pass. So here is where I get to choose another magic item. Let's do the reanimate.
I was playing around with that one today, and I do like that.
I love it. I love that card.
What do you guys have?
What?
What do you have? Red? Really? How am I supposed to use this card?
What? What are you talking about?
My basin. If I tap it, I get blue equal to one of you guys red, and you don't have red at all. What kind of garbage is this?
I mean, you picked the card. You saw what we were picking.
No. I'm gonna use my hawk and reorder my.
Give me some sherbet juice.
I know this one's really good. I like this. It's
so
called
good.
Rainbow Sherbet.
It tastes exactly like the ice cream.
Ensemble. Do I want to do my draw?
You know what that tastes like? Orangina. Has anyone ever had that? It's a New York thing, though.
I'm gonna see what's in the monument deck.
You're gonna see what's in the monument deck?
Ooh.
Yeah.
So this obelisk is pretty good if you're in dire need of some elements.
Ooh, I want that first. And then that, and then that. Okay. Yeah, my hawk lets me look through either my deck or the monument deck. So
it's a deck manipulation. So it's a good card. It kind of becomes useless after the decks have run out, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's that. I do know there's an expansion for the physical copy of this game, so I don't know if that fixes any of the balancing issues.
Time
Look
Roller,
who
that's
it
who we
is.
were talking about.
Time Roller. We were just talking about you, man.
Yeah. We summoned him with our love.
So how did your stream go? I only stayed.
I stayed till the end.
I stayed till I stayed as long as I could. And I was just hoping that it went well. From what I understand, it did. So
it did.
I am very happy about that. Very happy.
Alright, I'm taking this.
Did you win any games?
I think I won one.
No, I meant actually win a giveaway.
Oh, no. It's okay. But it's okay. I still had fun.
It died after I left? No.
It did not die after he left. We were playing with so many people.
Stop it. And you guys are still playing the first round? Look at that.
Yeah.
Everyone's got stuff to do except me.
Well, maybe you should pick better cards.
Ooh, that is trash talk. You're sitting right next to me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Not that I'm gonna do anything, but
I lost all the Draftosauruses with Time Roller last night. I just realized that. Holy crap, I suck at that game, but I really like it. I did win the raccoon game with him, though.
Nice.
I like that raccoon.
Does it say how long we've been on so far? 45?
Yeah, 45 minutes and 58 seconds.
All right, so at the top of the hour, well, not the top of the hour, but...
Yeah, in 15 minutes.
Yeah, in 15 minutes, we're going to do our first...
Drew's tired. He does no math right now.
Steam digital drawing for a board game on Steam.
Yep. Well, a Steam key thing.
A Steam key, yeah.
You have this game for reals, Time Roller?
I'm sure he does.
Time Roller has
all
everything.
the games.
So I asked Time Roller about the raccoon game, and he says he has the regular one.
So here, see this red here that I stored on this card? I could opt to take it if I want to. But if I leave it, I'll be generating more of that. So I'm going to leave it. And see how it went up to 3? Alright. Alright, do I have any green? So that'll give me... I have enough to play that, yes.
Okay.
So that'll generate more depth on there. There we go. I'm gonna play it. So I'm gonna use that to trigger this Fountain of Youth. But I can only do it once since I have to tap it. However, that's going to generate some more stuff for me.
Oh man, I did that wrong. Son of a...
Hey, watch it.
I know. I
Be
did
nice.
the wrong thing.
What did you do?
I grabbed a black instead of another color.
Oh, that's fine. You'll be alright. It's fine. So yeah, we're gonna use our bot to do the drawing, and if you win, you send us a whisper, and I'll send you a code.
Yeah.
But you have to have Steam. Okay, you have to know your email and your password to redeem it.
Ooh. I know what I'm gonna do.
Should you give Laura a timeout?
No,
I don't know if you want.
I do not need a timeout.
If you want to.
Oh no, Wim's a mod now. He can like silence me.
Yes.
No.
Like 5 minutes of the 10.5-hour broadcast was, yeah, I noticed that.
No way.
It's the music.
Really?
Yeah, remember I was telling you I was looking at his videos. Know
it was that one.
And there are like little red sections on the timeline.
Sad.
It sucks. It really does. All right, so here's what I want to do. I'm gonna tap this card.
Are you giving me something?
Nope.
No.
I'm gonna spend an earth element to store 3.
Hey Ryan, I need some blues. Thank you. He had 3 red, so I got 3 blue in return.
Oh. Well, I'm not going to give you any.
That's fine. I don't need anything from you. Still from Ryan.
The game that makes me think as hard as this game does. Usually I'm like, yeah, I'll just do that. Yeah, I'll just do that. Here I've got to read every card to decide what my move is.
So Time Roller had an echo during the Discord broadcast. I think it might have been my headset.
It's always your headset.
It's always my headset. That's why I lowered it now.
I don't remember hearing an echo though.
I don't. We were listening to Time Roller over Discord, so
yeah,
you weren't.
Oh yeah, that's
hear
true.
It.
Oh no. I hope it wasn't bad. Hey Raph, I see you there.
See you, Raph.
Raph almost got a timeout. This was bad.
I absolutely love this game.
I do too.
The art in it is fantastic. It gives off a real Magic the Gathering feel to it, but it's kind of on its own also. I mean, the dragons look just amazing.
Did you like my question in the group today? Did you see everybody answering?
Did I see everybody answering?
My question of the day in the Facebook group for extra points for the giveaway was, which game mechanics do you not typically go towards? And everybody seemed to like it.
So I'm going to put a blue on the wind-up man.
Are you?
Yeah. It is kind of slow, honestly, but I mean...
Yeah, look, I think it would be great. Like, the only thing for me is, like, and it may make it too, overpowered, but if you place it on this turn, you should get the 2 back next turn, but...
Yeah, I definitely see that.
Yeah, because it does have the collect icon on it, so you should be able to collect them. But I really don't have a play here. I have 1 death element.
What did Ryan do?
So I have nothing to do here, because yeah, that's all I have. Because if I use this, I have to use an element to untap, and then I won't have anything left. So I have to pass. What do I want? Man, I feel like I have to start generating more. I need the right cards.
Oh, that's what I was going to get this turn.
I know. I saw what you had, and I had to get it first. I was like, man, I know what he's collecting. I've got to get it. That's why I was like, thank you for all of that blue.
Damn.
Well, I mean, the sacrificial pit is also pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm generating gold.
That's not brief, though. Oh, that just changed my whole plan. This is what happened last game we were playing as well. Kept on taking all the ones that, like, literally just before my turn.
Oh man, I don't have a gold for that one. Oh, I can't even bring that out.
You discarded your dragon. I can't. Do you think I can get the dragon out of the discard, or not? So like, here you get to take a player's dragon if you've got the sorcerer's card.
Yeah.
Do you think it has to be on your, or do you think I can pull it out of the?
I mean, it's in her discard, so.
I don't know. I mean, does it specifically say your discard, or does it say the discard pile?
No, it doesn't even say anything. It just says take a dragon from any player's. Oh yeah, discard pile.
Oh, son of a.
Oh. Oh man.
Oh, I stole the treasure and he's stealing my dragon.
Oh
okay, so
man.
Oh, my poor dragon. It's okay.
Oh, that elemental spring. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, he pulled that out last time.
It is so good.
Okay.
Taking my dragon.
Yeah, between that and the chalice of fire and your duelist.
Yeah, he's gonna have a dueling dragon. Oh, Wim said that he was playing Seven Wonders Duel on BGA today. I did see him on BGA, but I didn't bother him.
Let me know when we hit
it's at 55
5
minutes
o'clock
right now. Yeah, 5 minutes.
Because we're gonna do the Steam digital giveaway.
Yay! Oh, Wim won a game. What did he win?
You won a game? Was it from yesterday? It's only 3 p.m. Time roller. It's not 3 p.m.
Let's see what's in my draw pile.
Well, I lost 7 Wonders Duel yesterday, so.
Oh man, this is tough.
So what did you played your Hawk again?
Yeah, I did my deck this time to see what's gonna come out.
Ah, okay. Man, I really need some gold generation here. I have nothing. The alchemy
says he doesn't mind. I can poke him on BGA.
The alchemy book is not bad if you've got a lot of resources.
Oh boy.
Time Roller has spicy nugs. Oh, cool.
Oh man, I want some spicy nuggies.
Well, he deserves some spicy nugs from all that stuff he did yesterday.
Yeah.
All that gaming.
All the gaming. I feel like I'm gonna be bit by a dragon, so I think I need protection. But I think I'm okay for a while, so I'm gonna grab research.
It says he went to the post office today and picked up Century Golem Endless World. Nice.
Oh, that's
That is
right.
a good game.
He was saying that he couldn't go yesterday because it was during the time that he was streaming, so he had to go get it today.
Yeah, that is definitely a good game. All of the Golem games are great. They're all different. They all use different mechanics to do the same thing, pretty much.
Yeah. Ryan's acting sus. What is he doing?
What?
I said Ryan's acting sus. What is he doing?
No, I'm just trying to figure it all out. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the dragon as quickly as I hoped.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit.
Well,
unless you generate some
Well,
fire.
you've got some time because
yeah.
she still has 3 cards in her hand. She will not get those discards until the cards in her hand run out. So you've got some time. Unless she has a card to pull the discard pile.
Well, you could take like divination. I think we should put some in your discard.
Yeah, that does work. But then she's gonna have to really manipulate that deck for it to come out.
Yeah. No, that's right.
Maybe she'll forget you said that.
I forget so easily. What was you say?
What'd you say?
What'd you say, Pappy?
Crazy. Look at you getting gold.
What?
He's got so much gold generation on him.
I know. You're worried.
That was
about
me the other day. I was... Okay.
Well, you keep feeding him what he needs. Stop giving him black.
What? I'm not doing anything.
Your hand. Aren't you the one with the hand? The evil hand that does the
I don't have the
black
evil
stuff?
hand. No, I don't.
Oh,
That's
I thought
not me.
you've been feeding him black.
No, that's totally not me.
Oh.
Choose essence from there. What do I want? If I do this, then it'll generate more on here because I'm really yeah, I will pick all that. Or should I leave it? If I leave it, I'll get some more. Alright, so I cannot I can't play this. I don't have any gold. So I can destroy this and discard a card to gain the discards. Oh man, I don't know if I want to do that. Oh. Okay. I mean, I have an engine here, but it's super slow.
I like it when Ryan gets a lot of a color and then I just take the opposite color.
Oh, yeah. You're getting
I don't even
so
need
much
blue
element there.
I mean, I do, but...
He's generating so much red. I'm over here trying my best to get a gold. There's nothing here that generates gold, does it?
Why do you think I took
the cursed forge?
I was like, let's go.
It's the only thing.
Oh yeah, Time Roller was saying that we did so good yesterday that we unlocked a new emote. I was telling you about that.
You didn't tell me it was 5 o'clock.
Oh, it's 5 o'clock. Sorry. I was reading chat and Spicy Nuggies
Right, so
distracted me.
Since it is my turn anyway.
Spicy Nuggets just distracted anyway.
Yeah.
Since it is my turn anyway, let's hope this works the way I think it should. So hopefully it doesn't switch out the image. Let me know if it does, because I don't want anyone seeing my info.
So far, so good.
So far, so good?
Yeah.
All right. So, let's see. How do I do this?
Time Roller said his wife kicked his butt in this game. And Raph misses the pool. I miss the pool too, but it's cold.
Alright, did it post anything yet?
Not yet.
It should have. Well, this is a learning process here, so hold on, let's back out.
That's what I said yesterday.
Well, let me close this out. Alright, do I have to?
It's not really that complicated, Raph.
Yeah, it's not. It looks it. Like, that was my concern at first, but all the cards have all the information on there for you. You know, I think it may be a little bit harder to learn if you're playing on your tabletop, but when you can just scroll over on BGA and all the information's there, it just makes it so much easier.
Yeah. Hey, Time Roller, help Drew with the bot thing.
Well, he uses a different bot, so it's not...
Use the words to do the things. On the table, you have a player aid that helps also. Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that's definitely helpful.
Let me
Just
see.
waiting for a draw. So do we need to, like, one of us type in the word?
Wait, hold on a second.
Can't tell you what the word is yet because y'all are going to be cheaty. He has to fix it first.
Let me see. Let me do this.
Yeah.
You back out. Do... Let's see if that works. I don't know if it's going to work.
Make sure the bot has a mod. Oh yeah, giveaway is open. It did it now.
Yeah, but it's supposed to tell you what to do.
Oh. Our bot doesn't do what he's supposed to, just like the mod over here.
See, I put that in, but it didn't do anything.
But it didn't do the thing?
Yeah.
Oh no. Time Roller's like, ticket? Nope, that's not the word.
No, it's not the word. Stop putting stuff in.
Giveaway? Nope. That's not it either.
It's supposed to tell you what to do.
Yeah. It wasn't working earlier, but it was doing what it was supposed to.
Oh, wait a minute.
It would tell me stuff
hold on.
bot was connected.
Hold on.
There we go. Enter a giveaway typing Time Roller in the chat.
There you go. There's a button that says to announce it.
We did it.
So I'm like looking at it. I'm like, what am I doing wrong?
We wanted Time Roller to be our secret word.
It's a learning process, okay? Now,
it's working.
Yeah, for your information, here are the games we have keys for. We have Small World.
Oh, it's doing it. Look.
Yeah. Small World, we have Love Letter.
Oh, Time Roller wants to know what it's for, Sue.
Huh?
Time Roller wanted to know what the giveaway was for.
Well, I'm going to say what they are first.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's just go up the line. This is for Small World on Steam Digital.
Yeah. We'll just do it this way.
Yeah, so if you have Steam on your computer,
yep,
you can. We will send you the gift link, and you will have to put in your email, and then it'll send it to your email.
He has all the ones that we've said so far.
Well, Time Roller, you can gift them to someone else then, maybe. I don't know.
Win it on here, then gift it on your own channel.
Yeah, I don't know if you can do that, but we'll see. Lord of the Rings Adventure Card Games is on here.
Yeah.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 games we're going to give away.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got one a few years ago, too, that had a bunch of stuff. This one had some of the same stuff.
Wim says he's going to pass. I'm guessing he has the game already.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. I think we can redraw.
Yeah, if Wim ends up.
I mean, there's only 3 from what it says so far.
You can take your turn.
Yes, I will go ahead and take my turn now. All right, what do I want to do?
We'll let it go for a little bit.
Hey, Vrisong, what's up?
Hey, what's up? If you type in !Time Roller, we are giving away some Steam key games. Is that the right way to say it?
Giving away keys on Steam for board games. Digital board games.
Stuff on and Steam. Stuff we're giving away.
All right, so I'm going to do this. So there you go. It's going to place it on the card itself. So next turn, if I do it again, I'll get another set. Another 2 blue and another green. So by the end of next turn, I should have a good amount of...
A vault came out. Yeah, giving away stuff for stuff. That's exactly what's happening, Time Roller. I am not good with words. That's why I do not teach. Yeah, I need to caffeinate some more.
So I think it should remind people... I think you have to be a mod to do it. It should do it every 15 seconds.
I mean, it did it now.
I did it.
Oh, you did it?
Yeah. It should do it every 15 seconds.
Announce and give away and seeing what happened or what worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, this is for Small World.
Yeah, this one's going to be for Small World. Are we doing the expansions with it too? Didn't some of it, or didn't this one come with expansion stuff?
There's a lot of keys to be sending out with that.
Yeah, but are we doing it as one big thing, like as in Small World? Right? No? I don't
know. I mean, we can. I have a few expansions here, but like I said, it's going to be a lot of sending links out.
Given. Yeah.
I mean, if it comes down to it, then yeah. Yes,
Just
we'll give
yes
you the expansion.
Yes.
Small World is going to come with Grands
because we don't
Dames.
need them. We already have them. And then when we do Ticket to Ride, we're going to get the expansions, right?
And Cursed.
Yeah. Because I think we have the Ticket to Ride ones too.
Probably. All right, so I'm going to do this again. I'm going to use 2 of my death tokens, and there you go. I've got 4 blue and 2 green.
Hello, Goober Virginia.
Goober VA, what is up? Is that Virginia?
I always love hearing his story in Board at Homes group. So he used to live in Virginia. Oh, boy.
Yes, the Humble Bundle. This is
This is too good.
the Humble Bundle is out now. I think you pay $10 to get a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how much it is in different countries. It's 10 here.
I don't know, but it has different tiers. Like, you can pick different tiers. I think $10 is the highest tier.
Yeah, 10 is the highest, and you get everything. Sorry, I'm taking my time doing my stuff.
Moved to Texas and don't want to change my name everywhere.
Yeah. He's like, no.
I don't blame you. It takes a lot to change your name. Especially on Twitch. Like, what is it, 6 months before you can change your name?
I don't know. This is so hard.
We almost chose a different Twitch name. No one knows this, but when we were doing Twitch names,
nobody knows this.
We kept coming up with different names, and we're like, well, what are we? You know, what besides gamers and coffee drinkers and just awesome people? You had no reaction to that one at all.
No, I was concentrating.
So, like, okay, we like playing board games, and we like coffee, so we're like, okay, so Meeple's gonna be in the words. So we were gonna do Meeple Cafe, but that was taken.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, okay. Then we started. Then it just came to me like, okay, well, grande is the size of a coffee. There are giant meeples out there somewhere.
No, we didn't know about the giant meeple until like the very end.
I knew about it.
After we did, I didn't know about the giant meeple in that one game.
I'm gonna store 3.
Yes, Raph did get his calendar.
Yes, a month late, but he got his calendar.
Yeah.
All right. It is 5:13. What do you say we run it till 20 after, and then see where it goes from there?
Sounds good to me.
So far, there's 5 entries, so not bad. And Wim said that if he gets it, we'll just redraw.
Okay.
If that works. I hope that works. The bot's supposed to be doing this every 15 seconds.
The bot says he does not work for free.
The bot's like, you don't pay me enough. Like, what do you think I'm supposed to do here? Oh,
what just happened?
You don't want to know.
Oh no, he got that dragon out.
Nothing happened.
Oh.
Dude, that is a powerful card, man.
Yeah, it was. As soon as I saw it there and the dragon, I'm like, I've got to try and make my engine work to get that.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
I saw
so
he
powerful.
had a lot of rad too. Oh, man.
Okay, so there's nothing I can do. I need a gold to even put this out, so... And I don't remember if I have any... So I'm going to have to discard it. There's no other way I can get a gold at this point.
Crystal Shard.
Yes, this dropped not too long ago. I believe it was a couple of days ago.
Yeah, it was...
It was a surprise, honestly, because I saw it and I was like, oh!
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I knew about it, but I was up at midnight, so I knew about it before him, obviously.
And now she is hooked.
Yeah, I'm hooked. I play with randos. I'm dragging people into chat to play with me.
She is totally hooked. Oh, see, here we go. So, Ryan decided to attack us with his dragon.
Ryan.
Okay.
I'm going
So
to
as you can see, it removes 2 earth when it attacks. So I have to either suffer 2, which I do not have enough of.
Which means you would have to take away 4.
Yes, which means I would take away more. It would probably take away everything I've got. However, I do have this healer. So I can tap him.
No, so what happened to me last night, right? So if I didn't have anything to protect the attack, or anything to, so if I didn't have any life for it to be taken, or I didn't have anything to expel it, so like water, for example, I had to lose an artifact.
Oh.
Holy crap. That's bad.
That's horrible.
Wow.
All right,
That's
what do we want?
Brutal.
I am looking for gold or something.
It would be amazing.
The only card that'll give me gold is the alchemy book.
Color.
But I have to get rid of 4 to gain 2. So let's work with that. Oh, the crypt has come out. I like it.
No.
I like it. So I can play a discard if I tap it and use a death token at -2 discount.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
No good.
This is why I was hoping this would come up. Because I discarded my card. The dancing sword. I discarded it because I needed the gold.
Yeah.
So now that I have the gold, I can play it and not have to worry about the fire element to pay for it. So that is cool. So far we've got 6 entries in. And this is for Small World on BGA. I'm not BGA, Steam.
Steam.
Sorry.
For the longest time, I called Steam Twitch.
I want to play it on Twitch.
And I was like,
Play
wait, no,
what on
that's not
Twitch?
right.
Time Miller's in our game chat here.
I know, I gave him a smiley face.
Time roll. That's how you do it, Anne. If playing that raccoon game taught me anything, it's to give away free stuff on free platforms. It is Laura's turn, and she decided to leave the room.
I think what's a good card, though, and I'm annoyed I've had to just drop it for now.
Giving away free stuff. Well, I mean,
Philosopher's
technically, we could give away a subscription.
Oh, the stone.
To BGA.
So it costs 2 of each element. You can spend 2 of any amount, and I believe any excess of 2, you'll gain an amount of gold. I think that's what that means.
Yeah, so basically, if I spend 2 of anything, and then it's got to be one, like, you can have whatever amount. So say I had like 8 death.
Yeah.
There, I would get 8 gold equal to that value of whatever's the last element you choose. So it's 2 of any element to play the card, and then you plus 1 type of element of how many you want. So 6, 7, whatever, and whatever that final number is you'll get that back in gold.
Yeah. Oh man, a lot of these cards are just so amazing. They play off of each other so well. I'm gonna get some more coffee. You're up. We're almost at... we just hit 5:20. So, while you're taking your turn, we will see who is going to win that Steam key. So let's see how this is gonna work. Okay. Boom.
Time Roller said, it's almost like the designers of the game wanted it to be fun.
Alright, so let's see how this works. Let's see.
It's Puff Puff giveaway. No! Time Roller, stop! That's the first thing I thought of, too. Goober, Virginia has been drawn for the giveaway. Congratulations.
Woo! Awesome. Go ahead and whisper me so that way I can send you the link for the gift key. And we will do it right after the stream is over.
Yep.
I just have to remember it is for Small World.
Yep. Goober gets Small World.
Yes. And we will give you whatever DLC came with it. So
yeah, it's Small World together package deal.
Awesome. Whew, that worked out pretty good. I still need to
write it in the book, Misty. Yeah. No, this is my book. This is not for everybody. This is the game book. I've done very well so far. This is all of January.
Alright, I'm wondering if I have to let's see what that does. Okay, it lets you choose something different then. What should be the next keyword? Don't say it out loud. Just let it be a surprise. So the next game is going to be...
We are not Time Roller.
Is going to be Love Letter.
We're giving away Love Letter?
The digital version, yes.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because, our actual giveaway of February, you should go in for that, too.
Yeah. So you can explain that while I run the digital.
A piece of paper so I can write down everything we're giving away and who it goes to. So.
Postal snail mail. No joke.
Yeah, no joke. I'm sorry.
The mail has been really bad, and we cannot blame the postal service men and women. They are doing their best out there. It's just, everything that's going on, it's making everything slow. All right. So what am I doing? I got it.
You're gonna do this one? I mean, I came up with the Time Roller one.
Yeah, you did.
I love him.
Everybody loves Time Roller.
I love him the most.
They should make a dance called the Time Roller.
What? They should not. No.
They should not. All right, I have to choose my essence. I'm sorry it's taking so long. What do I have enough green and more. Well, just take a green. Yes, I will take from the card. Yes, I will take from the card.
What
yes,
Time Roller typed in the chat, like on our game. I would like to think a little bit, please. Thank you.
All right, so look at how much I gained in one turn. Just from those cards. It took a while. It's round 4, but yeah. So I'm going to play this guy. No, why is it doing that? Oh, I have to choose what to spend. I have to choose 3. So 1, 2, 3. Confirm. And there we go.
Oh man, can I not go to the top of the chat from today? I can only go a certain...
Why? Did someone else...
Just for the giveaway things.
I don't think anyone else entered until just recently.
Somebody did earlier. And I'm not sure who it was. I'm going to have to go through all the chat later. Yeah.
Games of Fire just did that one.
I got it. I got that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Can I scroll all the way up? It might have been Wim.
No, because Wim just said it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Well, then it wasn't Wim.
No.
Yeah, it won't let me go all the way up either. Ooh.
I'll go back through the video later and watch the chat.
You gonna go through the video?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't see anybody else that did it.
It was at the beginning.
Hmm?
It was at the very beginning. So we have a giveaway going on that I don't pay attention to half the time apparently because I don't have my phone to type my things in. But we have a giveaway going on for February for Fox and the Forest Duet or Love Letter Marvel. So in our Facebook group, just check. Yeah, that's what I need to go and do. So if you go in our Facebook group, there will be a question every day where you can get an extra entry. And then you use your channel points on the channel to get entries every day. And we are going to end that next Friday, right?
Yes, next Friday will be it. Round 4 starting the end game? No. We've gone up to 9 rounds, I believe.
We've gone
pretty far. Whoever gets the 10 points first. So right now, Ryan is in the lead with 6.
Oh, I forgot Wim can do all of our dirty work for us. He's a mod now. Thank you, Wim.
He's a mod now.
He's a mod now.
Like, let's put all the work on him now.
No, he doesn't have to.
It's okay.
No, we love Wim too.
It's okay. Alright, so I'm going to tap this to...
Oh, that's who
to
it
do
was.
This.
Yep.
To bring out my dancing swords.
Thank you, Wim. He sent it to me privately.
Oh, okay.
I knew it was somebody earlier.
Yeah, rounds can vary. You can be like at 6 points or 3 points one round and then, do something amazing the next round and be up to, 8 or 9. So it goes to round 7, you just lock out. No. Yeah,
mods are awesome.
Well, it also depends too. It went 9 rounds because I played with just her. So it was a slow game.
Excuse me, did you say I was slow?
No. But Ryan here knows what he's doing. So he's gaining massive points here.
So Chris, you just said that you bounced back in. We're doing our monthly giveaway for February for Fox and the Forest Duet or Love Letter Marvel. You can use Facebook entries, which you've been doing. Or you can use your channel points in here to get extra entries that I am writing down now.
Ooh, Wim.
Look how fast Wim is. He knows what he's doing.
Wim with the...
And we're actually doing another giveaway right now for digital love letter on Steam.
Wim with the +2 sword of banning.
So if you want to do this giveaway, it is... Oh crap, what's the word? Have we done the word yet?
What word?
For love letter?
Not yet. We haven't started
Oh, we
yet.
haven't started that one yet. I thought we started it. See?
No, we haven't started yet.
Wim just wants to be famous. He just took everything from us.
Yeah, I didn't notice that Ryan had bought the Colossus.
Well, don't notice that I got the Sacred Grove.
Oh, man. I am not going to win this one. I'm still at 0 points here.
Man, Ryan has 6 points. This sucks. I'm losing.
Well, I have no gold generation whatsoever, so
this game is broken.
Shh. No, it's not.
Time Roller says, wait, I want to be famous.
But wait.
And Wim is and hogging all the famousness. Aw.
Okay, so what do I want to do here? Can discard 2 to get... Man, this is not working out the way I thought it was gonna. All the famousness for the sword. Yeah, I think my downfall is just I picked the wrong cards. I picked a lot of generating elements cards, but it was nothing for me to generate any gold.
Yeah.
Or anything like that, so I'm pretty much stuck. What, he's attacking again? I am going to spend a fire to ignore and store a death on my cards.
Look, I don't like this at all. I feel personally attacked because I have no green. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't know why you bought that Sacred Grove. You have... Well, I mean, yeah, you generate 1 blue. No, 3 blue.
This is so bad. I have to suffer 2 green, which I don't have.
Oh, there you go. It took everything.
It took
even
my
your gold.
3 gold.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
That's how bad the attacks
that was
can
so
be.
bad. I just generated all of that.
Man. Alright, what do I want to do?
I have nothing.
I have to use this alchemy to get some gold. So I have to use 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That gave me 2 gold.
Well, at least I have 6 blue now.
Time Roller's throwing rainbows over at Ryan.
Aww.
Mm-hmm.
Time Roller says at least he doesn't have to get up early. No, you don't have to get up early for us,
I do.
Time Roller. Man, today was such a rough day for me. Like, my schedule is crazy.
Yeah, that's why he's silent. It's because his brain is working overtime. He
doesn't
calculating
have to do all
every
the entertaining.
move
He just
perfectly.
has to sit there and be pretty. We have to entertain and talk to people. So he's gonna win because I have to talk. He's still all my gold.
No, he's genuinely good at this game.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many ways to win. Really, it's just I'm not finding one. Yeah, really not. If to have any chance, honestly, I would probably have to get the sacrificial pit. Because the cursed forge to me is going to be a little difficult.
Yeah, I just read the sacrificial pit, like, destroy a card. Like, destroy one of your dragon. Oh, you got to destroy a dragon or creature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I may end up just... If I can get that, and I can destroy my wind-up man, I think that's a creature, right? No, it's not.
No.
Never mind.
It's not a creature. Like, the Nightingale is a creature that really doesn't do anything except give you a point.
Yeah, you know what? My only option is the Cursed Forge, honestly.
No, the potato is not supposed to be Ryan. That potato was for our first sub.
Can I do one? No.
Ryan is not a potato.
He is no potato. Yeah, I think if we can get enough subs, I think we need 3 more to get another slot for emotes.
I would like my princess dice.
I know.
In the first slot, please.
Yeah.
Our friend Duchess made us cool dice people, and I have no access to my dice. It
kind of sucks that you can't switch emotes between tiers.
Yeah.
Because I have that on tier 2, which I think I did that by accident. But yeah. I believe that if we get another slot, I can put that in that slot and change the tier 2.
I feel bad because she drew both of us.
I know.
And now we can't both be in the same slot.
Time Roller, stop it!
Time Roller.
Stop it, Time Roller. I didn't say that to activate
off
subspace here. Alright, what can I do? I can't do anything else. So I am forced to pass. Correct? Correct. So, what do you guys in chat think of this game so far? If you haven't played it, if you have no idea about this game, what do you think of it? Oh, I get to choose a magic item.
Time Roller says you just have to delete it from the tier and re-upload the new tier.
Yeah.
He read about it last night. And thank you, Vrisong, for the sub.
Guys.
They just want our cool stuff. They want my rainbow dice. That's what it is.
Guys,
it has a little princess crown and everything. You guys
don't have to. Seriously. Yeah, I tried looking up the rules on here. It doesn't have it on BGA.
Good luck looking for the rules.
But the rules are on BGG. You can download the PDF for it.
Yeah.
I know it's really easy. It is. I think I was super scared. Like when I watched you guys first play it, I was like, oh my god, this is going to be really hard. And then like I went and watched someone like how to play it on YouTube, and even that just was confusing. And I think as soon as you play your first game and you just start like until you physically see how your cards start to work together, it all starts to fall into place quite quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
it's always different. So even if you like know the cards, you're gonna get a different hand, especially if you're drafting. So you never know what you're gonna end up with.
I do want to know how that works. Like, are we using just a certain amount of cards from a big deck, or is it the same cards? Because there is a little bit of variation here and there.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering how many cards are in a deck. Is it like
yeah.
Is it just you pick just a certain few to use depending on the players in the game, or what? That is what I want to read on.
Sorry, thinking.
Alright, so while you think, we're going to go ahead and start the other giveaway for Love Letter Digital on Steam. So if you guys want a chance at that, we are just about to throw that up. Not in that
I was gonna say,
horrible
that's
way.
That bad. We're not throwing up anything.
No, it's not in a horrible way.
Oh, Time Ruler says, let me check. He's pulling out the real game. This is why we love Time Ruler. Oh, there are 40 cards in the game. You deal out 8 to each player.
Oh, okay. So there is more cards.
So there will always be some cards left out.
Okay. Yeah, so that's cool. I like that. And plus, there is the expansion for it, for the physical copy. Hopefully this one gets it. So we'll see. Now, I don't know if it'll allow you to win again, Goober. I don't know
how that works.
I don't know how that works. But
yes, and this is for the digital copy of Love Letter.
Love Letter Digital on Steam.
Yes.
So we're gonna let that run for a little while.
Yeah.
No problem, Goober. Thanks for coming in here.
Yeah, thanks.
It's always fun to see you guys pop in.
Oh man, it's time for me to pass.
I just made a mistake and I thought it would have given me the win, but it didn't.
Oh, what are you at? You're at 8.
I'm at 7. I'm creeping up
Yeah,
behind.
see, I sacrificed my dragon thinking that I'll buy the pyramids and I'd still have enough, but by taking the dragon off, I took a point away from keeping...
Oh man, that's rough.
I took 2 points away from the card that I had, so slowed me down.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you'll pick back up because I have 0 points. I have nothing.
You've been talking the whole time too.
I have nothing.
Nothing.
This is the worst game I've played. Am I wrong about that?
I don't know. I don't keep all your scores.
I feel like this is the worst game I've played. It's big. It's the drawing and drafting element. I think I drafted the wrong cards for me and my character. Yeah, depending on what you draft.
The first game that we played together, I lost 10-7. Then I won 11-10. Then I lost 13-9.
When you're drafting cards, you sort of want to draft according to the strengths of the mage that you want to use.
Yeah.
And sort of make combos with the cards in your hand.
When I had that creature...
Which is what I was trying to do, but it's not working out too much.
When I had the creature handler, and I had that tree, and I had the mermaid, and I think the hawk, I could keep just flipping them over and over, and that was really good. I still don't think I won that game, though. I think that's one of the ones I lost to Ryan.
So I want to win this because we can put this on the Silver Medal Taverns Olympics, board game Olympics.
So last night on Time Ruler's channel, Matt was in there, and I am currently in 3rd place, and Drew's in 4th.
Oh, nice.
So that's interesting.
Yeah. I like that idea. I'm glad that he came up with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. It also promotes, like, you know, other streamers playing with each other. Like, it keeps each channel sort of active because everyone's wanting to keep playing with another player to keep that going over. So I think it's great.
And this Sunday, Games of Fire is going to be playing with Matt. Board at home, if you just get with Silver Medal, I'm sure he will he'll communicate on what to do.
Man, this wind-up man has not worked for me at all. This game.
Yeah, he's not great, huh? Like, the first time I read that card, I'm like, oh, this is amazing. I need to put it in the deck and use it. And then just was super disappointed by what it offered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking also that it would allow you to generate the elements and then pull it off, because that to me would be an up for this card, but it's not. My other cards generate more faster than that one.
All right, just a heads up, Laura. You have to try and win on this turn.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, all right, guys. So Ryan is at 10. If at the end of the round he is still at
Not
10.
Not even at the end of the round. I can end it my next turn.
Yeah, because he has that card he can tap.
All right, so here's something nifty, okay? His Place of Power here. It has an ability to check for victory when you tap it. Man. So essentially, he's going to win on his next turn. So that is what that's going to do. There are cards to counter this, however. We just don't have it. So yeah. Ryan is about to win this game.
Yep.
I am about to lose this game in last place with 0 points.
I mean, if you want to feel better, you have +1 with the coin.
What? How is that going to make me feel better?
Well, I mean, you have 1.
Wow.
1 and 1?
Well, there you go.
Oh, man. I was trying so hard. See, it tells you have 1 card. Or 1 point.
I have 1 point because of the first player token.
For the pass token.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good game. I still love it. I still love it. It's so awesome. It's so good. I really hope that it gets enough plays to warrant getting the expansions thrown into here. Alright, so let's see what's going on with the thingy here.
We can always play something with chat.
You wanna play something else?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy to play whatever.
Did you all know about this before or just learn it on BGA? We just learned it on BGA like 2 days ago.
Well, I knew about it before.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we knew of the game, but we hadn't played it before.
I've known about this game for quite a while. It's been out for a couple of years.
Time Roller said that Ryan is 12th and Time Roller is 17th in the Olympics.
Ooh, I got a trophy. Play 100 games on BGA. Nice.
Did you? Awesome.
Yeah. Would I like web notifications? Maybe later, I guess. What are we playing?
I don't know. What do you guys want to play? Want to play something big in chat?
Is there a game on here that can play just an infinite amount? They don't have that yet, do they?
Yeah.
Something.
Welcome to.
I was gonna
say
welcome.
Play an infinite amount of people on.
Yeah, you can have like a huge group of people on Welcome too.
Concept. I do love that game.
Nobody likes my clues.
Because your clues don't make sense a lot of the time.
They do.
I'll let you guys choose what you want to play, because there's a whole bunch of games that I have not tried yet. I want to try Quantum at some point.
Oh, whenever you want, Drew, I'll play you in that. I love that game.
Oh, okay. So you can teach me how to play it then, because I know it's a dice rolling game, and your ships are the pips on the dice.
Not really. Not really. The dice rolling is very minute, but the for me it's kind of like it's the lightest combat game that I've played, like strategy game. But it's so fast. It's so easy to learn. But it has so many different mechanics. Not mechanics, like strategies to play. It's that game's the reason why I got BGA was to play that.
Ah, it must be good then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super fun.
I also want to try Kalis because I think Matt was the one that mentioned that game, and we do have it at our game store, but I want to try it on here first.
I need somebody to teach me Tashkalar.
Tashkalar. I would like to learn Stone Age also.
I need to learn all the games.
Oh yeah, Stone Age is a good one as well.
Alright, who in chat wants to play with us on BGA?
Yeah, who would like to play?
Ew, Time Ruler says his friend has the game with sweaty dice. Gross! If you thought Res Arcana would... Now, I don't think Res Arcana is hard, but Tashkalar, I'm really interested in, like, the theme of it. I love that.
Zwidar? Am I saying that right? Or is it Zwidar?
I let you mess it up.
Let's add.
And then, then I just act like I knew it.
What?
I said I let you mess up saying it. And then
thanks.
I know what it is. Yay.
I forgot how to add people on here.
Yeah, go to community.
Oh,
Community,
that's right.
top of the page. Alright, I just added you. If you're interested,
there you go. Just add it. Like the picture.
Here's our Facebook group. We have a huge BGA post.
If we got a couple of people,
there.
we could have a game of coup.
Oh yeah.
I've never played that before.
Aw, Chris would love to play, but he is still working. What do you want to play?
I think you guys have muted me. I can't hear you.
Oh no. Actually, I think we're frozen, love. Maybe. Oh no, I'm not frozen. But he is muted.
Is he?
I don't know. He says that he can't hear us. Oh, you know what the problem is? Time Ruler says he can hear both of us on stream.
Okay. I'm not sure.
Oops.
I think it's just muted on Discord.
All right.
Yeah, it probably is Discord. I always have this issue. That's why I type to him in chat.
All right. So can you hear yourself again?
No.
No? Okay. I don't know why it did it to me.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys now.
Oh. I was going to say, maybe it's just Discord, because sometimes when I'm on Discord for a long period of time, it, like, mutes me out of the conversation, and I have to leave and come back.
Yeah, that's weird. Maybe it's like a,
I don't know.
Maybe it's like what?
Nothing. I keep getting the swirly thing.
All right. Should we draw for the love letter
let's
game?
do the drawing thing.
Huh? There's only 4 entries, so.
Yeah, let's just do it.
You want to just draw it?
And activity timer. Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, I think that's what that is.
Oh, sorry.
All right, so let's draw. Let me go ahead and close it up.
All right, so this is for a love letter.
All right, yes.
Oh, Raph just got one in, I think.
No. Hold on a second. Hold on, Raph. Go ahead, do it again.
Yeah, Raph, do it one more time.
Do it again, Raph. He always does that. He's wait till the last second.
He's been working. He said he had to go to work.
Come on, Raph, put it in there.
Worky. There he goes. Everybody try again.
Well, Love Letter is on BGA, and I don't know how to play that. Maybe we could play that, and you can show us how.
Oh, I'm not even sure how to play
Drew's never played Love Letter.
I've watched Marvel Love Letter being played, which I like. All right, so let's close it up and let's see what happens. Let's do the drawing and there you go.
Games of Fire, you have won. She just asked was she on the list and she won. Look at that. We love you, Karen.
All right, so we will whisper you after the stream to give you the code for the digital version. Let's just go right ahead and do the other one.
Yeah, let's just jump into the next one.
The next one, yeah.
Chris from Board at Home, you have to teach me love letters so I can teach Drew. He says, yes. I want to play that too. I wish I could log into BGA. All right,
guys, Ticket to Ride.
Ticket to Ride.
Yes. We're doing Ticket to Ride, base game, on Steam Digital. So let's change the word up a little bit.
I mean, it's a Beatles song. Can it be Beatles?
No. Just keep it simple.
Beatles is simple. It's one word.
Just keep it simple.
My favorite band.
Just keep it simple. Just keep it simple.
See, even Time Ruler says that we're giving away a Beatles song.
No, then everyone's going to think we're giving away a Beatles song. We don't want to do that. No, we can't.
I love the Beatles.
We can't give away Beatles songs.
Not giving it away. Look here, Raph. Don't you side with him. I will not play with you.
All right. So let's go ahead and
how does
throw
Time
that
Ruler
out there.
have a choo-choo train emote? It has little compartments and everything. What are they called? Cabs?
All right. This is for Steam Ticket to Ride. Did you write Karen's name down? Mm-hmm. Okay. Awesome.
Oh, Wim wants Ticket to Ride. Are we... It's just the base game that we're doing?
There's a lot of DLC for it.
What DLCs are there on there?
Okay, let's check it out.
I'm making his life complicated.
Yeah, yes, you are. There is Legendary Asia.
I want that one. We're not giving away that one.
Why are you making me say them then?
Just scroll. Scroll. We're going to give away Europe.
Ticket to Ride Europe is going to come with it.
Yeah. And... Sorry, I'm a slow reader. And France.
And France.
So you're getting Europe and France with the base game. Sorry, I don't have Asia. That's why we can't give away that one.
I swear, sometimes I don't know.
Look.
I don't know sometimes.
Ticket not working for me. Oh no, why is it not working for Raph? Oh, it's not. He didn't win anything, so why is it not letting him win? Maybe because Ticket is capitalized, Raph. Try it with a lowercase t, please. Because it didn't work for Wim either. Oh no, he did it with lowercase first. Oh no. Which ones are actually going in then? Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought Wim did put it in.
Okay, let's see. Vree got it in.
Excluded. No.
Yeah, it's not working. That's weird. Looks like MoveBot was just extremely slow because now it's showing 4. Oh. You are not banned, Raph. Make sure the other giveaways are ended first. Yeah, they should be, right?
Yeah, they should be.
Because it gave a winner. No, we have to fix it.
So, I'm viewing the archive.
Oh, wait. I think it's working again. Yeah, see, now it's at 5 total.
So who got it in?
I don't know.
Dawn.
What?
Dawn got it in. Okay. Yeah. That's weird. The other ones
maybe
are
it was
done.
Just slow.
Yeah, because I'm viewing the one from where Karen.
On Streamlabs, you have to end the giveaway after the winner is picked.
Oh, I'm not on Streamlabs.
Laura, you can enter for Raph. Yeah, I could enter for Raph. Can I enter? Yeah, if I'm pulled, Raph can win. If we don't get to fix it. I'm sorry, Ryan, we're making you sit through all of this. I'm sure you have better things to do.
We'll enter for Raph. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah, it's not under participation, it says anyone can participate, so.
Yeah. Okay, so who is on the list that has entered?
That's the thing, it's not showing me.
Yeah, Ryan just entered. So it looks like it's working now. Yeah, Ryan just entered and it went to 6.
Yep.
Hey, Raph, you can try again.
Yeah, the thing is, it's not showing me the actual list.
I'm sorry. Does anybody want to play Boomerang Australia?
Yeah, it's not showing me the, it's not showing me a list of actual people.
Maybe it's an internal timer and it only lets you enter once.
Let's see. I can edit it from here, but
yeah.
No, there's just an entry announcement cooldown.
Did we do it too fast? We did one on top of another. Should we have waited? I don't know. It seems to be working now. Games of Fire wants to learn Boomerang.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's not working.
Told Ticket to Ride Nordic expansion is the favorite among Ticket to Ride. I haven't played that one, but I really do. I really do want to play that one. Yeah, Vree, I understand what you're saying. He's not listening to me either.
I'm not listening. I'm trying to figure this out.
It's working.
Is it working?
Yes, it's been working for the last 5 minutes.
So like Raph got in it then?
Yes.
Okay, well, why didn't you say so?
I did.
You didn't say it. You didn't say so.
Vree's been screaming in chat for the last 10 minutes that it's working.
Okay.
And I told you it's working. I know what I'm talking about. Seriously, it's working. Look at all the pink.
I'm a dude. I'm a dude. Okay?
That's why I'm here. I read the chat.
I'm so sorry. Okay, let's get to gaming. What are we doing?
I suggested I don't remember now. Boomerang Australia. I don't know how many player count it is.
Boomerang Australia. I've never played it.
You match symbols.
Bored at home? You have a good rest, friend.
You don't have to hear me yell at my significant other for not yelling or for not listening. Go back to work. It's probably better.
All right.
Games of Fire said she would like to learn Boomerang. Would anybody else like to watch?
So you know how to play
Boomerang? Yeah.
So
Steph taught me.
We can teach it then.
It's very thematic for our guests today.
Yeah. Game set in Australia for our Australian gamer friend here.
Yeah.
Have you played that, Ryan?
I'll definitely try it out.
Now, are there volcanoes?
There are no volcanoes
in Australia.
I'll play. You just have to teach me. Okay, so that one.
Animals are deadly enough. We don't need no volcanoes.
All right. So, question: have you ever seen a kangaroo attack a person, like for real?
I've seen kangaroos fight. I've seen an emu chase a person, which was
Emus scare the heck out of me. We have them at we have a drive-through safari in our town, which is very, very nice. They take care of the animals excellently. But like they come up to your car and they stick their heads in the car and eat the food, but the emus scare the crap out of me.
They are creepy.
They are creepy.
But they smell your fear. That's why they come up to you.
They do, and they like to eat my hair.
All right, so who do we have in here that's playing?
I have a set of 4 set up at the table.
Swider said they want to play.
Who? Whoops. No, I already have her in.
Him? Her?
Her.
Okay.
I assume. Sorry.
You can't assume.
I know. They are in the game. Her avatar is a female, so I'm assuming. So I'm sorry. I typically say they all the time, but I saw the avatar, so I assumed female.
All right, you have the timer off? No time limit?
I do have the timer off.
Awesome. All right, so how do we play a boomerang? What?
All right, this is a drafting card game. So, it's going to be easier to teach from your screen, though.
All right, well, I mean, look at my screen. What do you want me to point at?
All right, so first you see the map of Australia.
Yes, here's the map.
The first section has a +3 with A, B, C, D, and so forth and so on. You want to finish off the sections first because you get that 3-point bonus in each section if you finish it first. You can still finish it and get points for it, but whoever gets it first gets extra 3.
Okay.
You want to match. What's the first one? You want to match symbols. So there are going to be different types of animals that you want to match. So I assume they're emu because they're creepy looking.
I see a lizard on one of the cards. I see a koala.
Yeah, there's koalas. There's like
kangaroo.
There's like seashells for things too.
But
those they're colored green. So that's a different set that you want to keep. So you want the diamonds to match, so like the animals to match. You want the green circles to match, so like the flowers and the flowers, or the leaves and the leaves.
Okay, so set collecting.
Yeah, it's set collecting, and then each round, you want to choose a specific type of card to get. So there's photos, there's a guy hiking, there are boomerangs, and there's a guy that's swimming. So each round you pick which one of those you want to collect the most of, and you can only do that for one round. So after you say you do all the photos for the first round, you could not collect photos for the second round of scoring, or the third or the fourth. We're going to draft.
So what are these
okay.
icons?
The top icon is a
boomerang.
Sorry. Yeah, it's a boomerang. So the first card you draft will be face down. Nobody can see what it is. Then the last card that is drafted to you, you will take the first card and the last card and take the difference between it. So if you lay down a 7 and your last card is a 1, you're going to get 6 points.
Ah. So you want a huge gap between the first card and the last card.
Yeah, you want to try to do that.
So those 7s and 2s and 1s.
But you can also start with a 1 and hope somebody gives you a high number at the end.
Yeah.
Or you can start with a high number hoping somebody would give you something low.
Okay.
But yeah. So the first part of the column is that difference between the numbers at the end of the round. The second is how many of the green circles that you get. And there's a little chart there. Yeah.
Oh,
so if you have 1, you get 0 points. If you have 2, you get 2 points. 3 is 4. 4 is 7. 5 is 10, and 6 is 15. So the more you have of the animals or the
more
the
sets
green
you have?
symbols. Yeah.
Okay. So if I have four cards...
So if you have 4 seashells, you're going to get 7 points.
Okay.
Or if you have 4 creepy emus, you're going to get 7 points. It's pretty simple. And then, like I said, you want to do the letters as well to finish off to get bonus points for that.
Okay.
It's pretty simple. I'm really bad at teaching games, so I'm pretty sure I went over everything. But we'll see if people yell at me in chat.
All right, so select your throw card.
Yeah. So this is going to be your first card that you're putting face down that nobody else is going to know what it is.
Okay. So I picked one.
So I am going to pick that one. And so the way that we are drafting, my hand is going to you, Ryan's is going to me, and then
okay.
It says at the top of the screen, like where your hand is. It'll say who you're passing to and so forth.
So are we going to be drafting every single turn? Is that basically it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I see. So, the cards in between the first and the last, what are those for? Just collecting sets? Is that basically what you want to do?
The first and last card that you do, it can count towards your symbolism of any type, but it's mainly for the point difference.
All right. So, what cards do you want in the middle? Just anything that matches.
Your matches
Okay.
of everything.
Okay.
So to be sure, like the first card in that section, you want to be like a 1, and the last one like a 7, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you can do a 7.
And then whatever you want in the middle.
Yeah. Or you can do like a 7, and then somebody leaves you 4. You would still do this difference between 4 and 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. It can be either way.
All right. I think a few rounds of this will get us where we need to.
Wim says almost everything living thing is deadly in Oz. Matt says who is playing with you. We have Ryan playing, and I don't want to try to pronounce their name, but it's ZWIDAR.
Yeah, we butcher
I know.
handle
I feel
names
really
so
bad. I try not to butcher people's names. Okay, I'm going to grab...
So, are we going to be able to see the cards in the middle and the last card?
I do believe so.
Okay, so we just don't know what we have.
We won't know what our first card is.
Our first card, okay.
Yeah.
So, the colors on the cards match the colors on the map.
So, Laura, I think you described my hand that I just passed on. If you see the Blue Mountains,
Yeah.
okay, that's where I grew up.
Oh, really?
Exactly that
Let's
area.
see. He grew up here.
Oh, cool.
That's pretty.
There is some pretty art in this.
Yeah.
I'm sure that the landscape over there is beautiful depending on where you go. Great Barrier Reef. That's somewhere where I'd like to actually visit.
Board game stuff. No, ZWIDAR is not a rando. They are in our chat currently.
Yes.
And hello, Steph. Thank
Steph
you for
with
the
the raid.
I am playing a game that you taught me, and I'm so glad you raided after I tried to teach because I was really nervous and I stumbled over all of my words.
All right, so we didn't go over the letters here, but these letters correspond to the letters in the region, so we want to get different letters, correct?
Yeah, I was saying
Okay.
that you want to collect the letters.
Okay.
And whoever finishes the region first gets the 3-point bonus.
Okay, I got it.
No, stop outing me, Time Roller. I'm not a great teacher. I said everything, but I feel like I don't teach very well.
All right, so I think we should go ahead and give out the there are 6 entries for Ticket to Ride Digital on Steam. So we
are gonna do the giveaway now?
I mean, should we? We'll wait another minute.
Yeah, because I mean, we just had a raid.
People we've got raiders, so we'll see.
Oh, crackers. Steph said if we have any questions to talk to her in chat.
I mean, I think we pretty much got it. So I have to pick a card again.
Oh, see, Time Ruler says I said all the words, but they just made.
So is this the last card we're picking?
What?
Oh no, it's 4 out of 7. Okay.
Yeah, we're drafting. There is a giveaway for a Ticket to Ride digital currently. Yes.
And I hope one of you guys have left me a big card at the end here.
Leaving you nothing.
All right, what did I have?
Man.
I don't have much here.
I'm not sure if I'm doing this. I'm sort of kind of picking randomly in a way at the moment, trying to figure it out.
Oh, this is going to be bad.
So we're trying to collect sets here. You see the letters underneath the...
Look, I'm going to have to take a hometown.
So the letters underneath the cards and their colors correspond to the regions on your map. So you want to collect those, you'll get +3 if you can collect all the letters in that region.
Yeah.
The icons, you're going to want to collect sets of those. Correct?
Yes.
So the more sets you collect of those icons, the more points you're going to get with
like if you have 6 koala bears, you're going to get 15 points for koalas.
You see that little chart on the bottom right over the little pin, red pin?
Yeah. So, I think I've got that right.
Okay, so the colors, like I said, correspond. The letters underneath correspond to the letters in the region.
So on the scoring chart, there's a little boomerang symbol. That's going to be your first card, the difference between your first card and the last card you get. So that will just be a point total. The green circle is for...
so you're going to score for a whole bunch of different things at one time.
Yeah.
Like the green circles, there's like flowers, and I think there's seashells. And again, it's the sets. So if you have 2 of the flowers, you're going to get 2 points. If you have 6 of them, you'll get 15 points.
It's not just pairs, no.
No, it's not just pairs.
It's you're collecting sets.
Yeah.
Sets of icons.
It's all the things.
Like I said, on the bottom of the score sheet, there is a list of how many you have corresponding to the points you will get.
Yeah.
So I still have to pick my last card. You guys did not leave me any high cards.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't want to hear it.
I did nothing. Ooh, man, that's rough.
Oh, you did leave me a high card. The Great Barrier Reef.
So
we get to pick a zone
you're going
to
pick which one that you have the most of. You have the most hikers. So you would pick the hikers. I have the most photos. So I'm picking photos. And then it's going to score it off for us. I only got 2 points because my first card I picked was a 1. And then you gave me a 3. All right, now we're going to do it again. Did anybody finish any regions? You are close. You just need a W to finish that one region.
I just need a W. Don't tell everybody what I need.
Everybody can see your map.
I know, still. All right, let's do the drawing for the Ticket to Ride. So let's go. We are closing. So let's see who it picks. Here we go.
Wham has been drawn for the giveaway.
Woo! Ticket to Ride. It is Whims for the taking. Sweet. All right, so let's back out of this. I will redo the giveaway.
I'm sorry, Goober. I didn't see that you said that you had to go, and thank you for the stream and giveaway. We will get back with you later.
Yeah, we will send you a whisper.
Yay, little happy icons.
Woo! All right, so I think this is going to be the last one.
Last giveaway.
Unless we want to give away Lord of the Rings adventure card games.
I mean, if people want it, we can give it away.
Yeah. What was left? We gave away Small World.
We did Small World,
yes,
Love Letter,
Ticket to Ride.
Michael, I know that you left, but this is because of you that somebody in chat said that this bundle was on on sale, so we wanted to give away
so Lord of the Rings adventure card game.
Yep.
That is going to be the last one that we're giving away. So let's set that up. I hope it works. Just give it some time. We're going to give you guys plenty of time to put in your code here. So let's see.
A quick question on the game. What's the number value at the top left-hand corner for?
That's for the difference between the first card and the last card. That's to score that. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, let's see.
What's a good code to put in for the giveaway? It's a Lord of the Rings game, so.
Dwarf.
No.
Why do you ask my opinion if you're not going to do what I say?
Well, I can play off of what you say, so. I know, I'm sorry. I'm complicated. What do you want me to do?
I'm used to you being complicated off screen. Don't be complicated on screen.
Alright, here we go.
Maybe people don't like The Hobbit. Maybe they like Lord of the Rings.
Look. Relax. So this is for the Steam
it's
key.
Working just fine.
Okay.
Yeah, this is for the Steam key. We also have another giveaway going on for the month. You use your channel points to enter the giveaway. We are giving away either Marvel Love Letter or I almost said Ticket to Ride. Fox and the Force Duet. And if you join our Facebook group, we have questions every day until the giveaway to answer to get more entries.
Wim, I don't know if it'll let you. You can try, see what it does, because I'm curious about it. But I do not know, actually.
I do not know. I think it said only one winner. I think that's what Time Roller was saying yesterday.
Yeah. I think you have to capitalize the H for Hobbit. I think it's specific. Yeah.
I don't think so.
It's not.
I mean, this person
it's
just
not
did
cap
it
sensitive?
and it counted as an entry.
Did it? Okay. If it works.
Look at all those awesome words Time Ruler came up with.
Let's see. Wim did it. Let's see what happens.
Oh, see? There you go.
It worked?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so. Yeah, that's something we'd have to work on, see how to set it as one per winner. But if we do a brand new giveaway, then I have to redo the giveaway and then reset it up, so it's not gonna. I don't know.
Good night. Thanks for dropping by.
Good night, Dawn. Good night. Thanks for coming by.
Have you picked your card?
No, I haven't. Okay.
So remember, whatever you chose in the first round, let's see, what did Ryan do? Ryan did boomerangs in the first round. You are not going to be able to collect sets of boomerangs this time. You can get cards with boomerangs to help with other symbols, but you cannot choose at the end of the round.
Oh, okay. So again. The hikers has been scored, so I can't score hikers again. Okay. All right, I'm starting to get it more and more. Man, I don't know. So many boomerangs.
So many boomerangs, so much time.
All right, so what is Port Arthur here?
Well,
it has an @ symbol.
Yeah, it's down in the very bottom.
Oh, I see it.
You can't see it because your chat is in the way.
Yeah, I see it now.
Yes, Steph, I really liked Boomerang. I played it with Wigsby the other day, and then we were talking about games to play, and I was like, let's do it, because Ryan is from Australia.
Mm-hmm. Did somebody take the W for the purple region?
I don't know what you're speaking of.
You took it, didn't you?
I took nothing.
You're a mess of lies.
Nothing.
You're a mess of lies.
You're a mess of lies.
You hate drafted it.
I did. That dragon egg.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
And Ryan stole my dragon.
Yeah, you discarded your dragon, and he took it right from you.
He's dead. I forgive him.
Oh man.
Look, I got karma because I accidentally killed it. So
Yeah, that's very true. Did you learn your lesson?
probably not.
No, you're gonna do it again. It's okay.
Oh, guys, you give me all the kangaroos. Woo!
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying that. I'm not saying that I'm collecting kangaroos or anything.
I mean, we could sort of see what you have.
Yeah, you guys are seeing what I have, so.
No, you see, like on the side there too, it keeps track of what you're getting.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you can physically look through the cards, or.
All right.
Oh, this is gonna be so bad. Do I need that or that?
Man, I didn't want to take that, but I'm going to.
I'm taking that one. You're gonna give me a low number, aren't you?
Oh.
My first card was a 2.
Oh, I'm not gonna score much on this.
Oh man. Time Roller says I took nothing. Lar 2021. Yeah, I did too. I got the exact same number.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh. So who got that orange region? That was Ryan.
Yeah.
Man.
Northern Territory.
I am so close to getting a whole bunch of different ones, but I'm locked out of 2 of them now.
Well, you can still get the region.
I know.
I don't know if you get points if you still get the region.
I don't think so, no, because it's scratched out.
Yeah, I was going to say, I assume you don't.
I probably did the worst possible move ever. I picked a high card for my first card.
Why would you tell people that?
So they know not to make the same mistake I have made.
Or maybe you're lying. You might be lying, Drew.
No. No. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? I could be. But everyone can see what I'm doing, so.
This is true.
It's not exactly a secret. Huh. But you kind of have to choose, right? Whether you want to go for some of them. I mean, you can't necessarily go for all of them, correct?
I mean, if the cards add up, then yeah.
I mean, you have to be pretty lucky to get all of them.
I'm taking that.
Picking some bad cards.
Man, this is rough. I don't think I'm going to score very much this round at all.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to score the boomerang. The difference here. Man. This is definitely a thinky game too. Not as much as the other ones we have played.
I think I'm still a bit confused, but I think I'll get there.
It's my terrible teaching. It's okay. You can totally blame me.
No, not at all.
See, from what I am seeing, you're either gonna try to set collect for the region.
You want to do as much as you can, though.
Yeah, or you're gonna set collect for the diamonds. The more you get, the higher the amount is, and we're gonna go through 4 rounds of that.
Thank you for whoever left me a 1 because I started out with a 7.
And you can only score out of those blue icons 1 time. So like the first round I scored the hiker. So now I can't score for the hiker again. The second round I scored for the pictures, so now I can't score for them again. So now I'm going to score for the swimmer.
Yes, collect all of the things.
And the difference in cards, the numbers
I'm not
matter for your first and last pick. Huh?
I said I'm not going to pay attention to the score right now.
Okay. Ooh, look at that. I got 3 regions on that one. So all regions have been taken except for the green one.
Yep.
Okay. So see, on mine...
Okay, so this is our last round. So whatever you have scored in the blue bottom area, you want to lean towards scoring for that.
Yeah, everyone should have one last icon, the blue icon, left.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm a terrible teacher.
No, you're fine. It's just, for me, like playing it, like Res Arcana, it's the same thing. You play it. The more and more you play it, the better you get at it.
Yeah.
That's the only way that I know.
I'm really good at games, and I know how to play, and I know the rules. But when I go to speak, that's why he teaches everything. Is because I stumble over my words. You know what?
I had good teachers. Dave from BGG really taught me how to put the rules in order.
Yeah.
You know, and not just Dave. I mean, like Steph and Michael too. When they teach rules, they have a certain way to do it.
I need to learn the rules of Steph. She has to teach me. I want to be as awesome as her one day.
Yeah, everyone has their own way of teaching. The more you teach, it's just like anything else.
And even if I'm not on camera, like, I'm still really bad at teaching rules.
Well, the more you teach a game, the more you go into a certain way of doing it.
Yeah.
And then you get better and better and better at it. So And you don't do it often anyway.
Yeah. I only teach, like, specific things that I'm really good at. Like, I've taught Similo, and what else did I teach? It was something else I really liked.
Time Roller's right. Steph doesn't really teach the games. Michael does.
Yeah, that's true.
But still, she sort of does. Every once in a while.
I need things.
Oh, you guys didn't leave me no boomerangs. What's up with that?
Well, I mean, do you want some boomerangs?
Yeah, I would go for some boomerangs.
I have a hunch on who is going to win.
Swider says, for me, teaching, it also depends on how well I know the game. Yes. There are some games that we have played here that I've tried to teach that we were just learning at that point, and it always turns into a disaster. Always. So we try not to.
Yeah.
As much as we
try not
can.
to teach new games to one of us on stream.
Yeah.
But
however,
I felt this one was simple enough that I could do it, but then I panicked.
If it's a small enough game, then we can teach it. You know? I mean, if it's got a small set of rules, then why not?
I'm worried with what I'm going to get stuck at. Okay,
oh, guys, so you left me a 2.
You're welcome.
Oh, I did score high on the boomerangs, though, so. All right, let's see.
Wow.
Who won?
Yeah, well,
it was a tie.
Yeah, it was a tie.
She was looking at my screen.
I was not looking at your screen.
So so what's the tiebreaker?
I had 12 stars and you had 10. So
what?
We can look at the final situation.
Tiebreaker, throw and catch points. There you go.
That last one, look at that. I had 14 and 12.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, it's the throw and catch points. So yeah, I mean that's not it's not a bad game.
It's a fun, quick game, and I like drafting type games.
Steph, no one said you can't teach games. You taught us Carnegie, so you do teach games just on your channel.
You do a good job teaching. I said I wanted to learn from you.
Just on your channel, Michael usually does it.
You should do it more, Steph. You're an inspiration.
But she does do it sometimes, here and there.
I know.
She does. It's just Michael does it a lot. But she plays
all the games all the time.
She did teach us how to play Carnegie.
She did. She's taught me to play a lot of games.
So yeah, so she definitely knows how to teach.
Yes, I agree.
All right, guys. We are gonna draw for these.
This game.
Lord of the Rings card game, right?
Yep.
Is that what it's called?
Sure.
Adventure card game, yeah. It's gonna be on Steam, so we're gonna have to send you a Steam code for it. So let's roll it and see. I am going to announce it one last time, and if you want to enter, and if Wim wins it, we'll re-roll it.
Yeah.
Because he already won one. I'm still new to this whole giveaway thing. This is on our bot. So, I think I may have to learn how to do it on the actual stream manager on Twitch. Possibly. It might be better to do it that way. Because I don't have many options on here. Alright, guys. Going once, going twice.
We all scored really high.
We did. We did pretty well for playing a brand new game, so.
Yeah. But yeah, the other day stuff taught me a lot.
All right, here we go. Locking it up. All right, let's see. And look at that. I haven't announced it yet. But there you go.
Raph, are you still here? You won.
Woo!
Raph is like so lucky this month. He was talking to me last night. He's like, this month is so amazing.
Yeah, he won the
calendar in December.
Yeah,
because it was December 31st.
He won the calendar, which he finally received.
Yeah. Steph's amazing calendar. Go buy a calendar from her.
Yes, buy her calendar. It's not too late.
Yeah.
Yesterday he won the game that we presented as a giveaway on Time Roller's Appreciation channel.
Yeah.
Which was amazing. That whole stream, even though I didn't stay for most of it because I had to sleep.
Nobody has to sleep.
I have to sleep.
No.
All right, guys. So we are going to get with everybody that won. We're going to send you the code for it. Remember, you're going to need an email address. You're going to need Steam. And yeah, that's it.
Oh, he says he's having a terrible day at work, so this is great news.
Well, it sucks. Good. It sucks that you're having a horrible day. I didn't have such a good day either. However, you have won a digital game today.
Yep.
An actual board game yesterday.
Yep.
So
you got the sub to Time Rollers yesterday as well.
Yeah, that also.
Mm-hmm. That was part of the giveaway. Whoever won the game yesterday, I was going to give a sub to that person.
Yeah, we did a lot yesterday. Time Roller did
an amazing
job yesterday. Hats off to you, friend. You did amazing.
Aw, we love you too, Raph.
Hearts, guys. All the hearts.
Aw, poor Vree. I know. I feel so bad when people don't win. Like, I don't feel bad if I don't win, but I feel bad for other people that don't win.
So, Vree, just keep trying, Vree. Just keep trying.
Swimming.
Just keep swimming.
Do you have channel points you can enter to win?
If you've got channel points.
Duet or Love Letter Marvel.
Yeah. If you got the channel points, put your entry in.
Yep.
What are those toilet paper rolls, Time Roller? What is that? I don't know what that is. 2020
it's
unroll.
Prince Charming.
Oh, Ryan's got it.
Give me my entry. I should feel bad for winning. I know. I'm so sorry.
All right. So that was that. Let's
And you don't have to choose what game you want now. If you decide you want at the very last minute, it's totally cool. So today, Goober of Virginia won Small World. Karen won Love Letter. Win won Ticket to Ride. And Raph won Lord of the Rings, the card game. I think that's a very successful stream.
So much stuff going on this week.
Boy.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So, yeah, thank you, Ryan, for coming on playing Res Arcana. I'll definitely get with you about playing other games on here.
Yeah. As long as you want to put up with us.
Even if it's not streaming, let me know whenever you want to have a game of Quantum. I'll talk you through that anytime.
Yeah, definitely. I have been wanting to try that.
Yeah.
I did watch it played. I think Watch It Play did a video of it, didn't he?
Possibly.
I think that's who I watched.
So many people.
I believe it was him.
Well, I think Time Roller says he's played it, so we should definitely have a game with a group of us.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah, Time Roller should jump in on that too.
Time Roller's always around. He's always up for a game.
Yeah.
All right, so congrats to everybody that won Steam keys. We will get with you right after the stream, so don't you worry.
Yeah, you and Ryan and Time Roller could do a stream one day.
Yeah, that'd be great.
It could be a guy stream. I can just be a mod like I'm supposed to be.
No, this channel is nothing without.
I will be chatting in the background and screaming at people to win.
It just won't be the same with you yelling at me and me, taking it.
Time Roller says he has a board game group tonight, though.
Yeah, it's not gonna be tonight though.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be soon.
Yeah.
So don't you guys worry. So yes, thank you, Ryan, for coming on here. Really appreciate you spending time.
I'm happy we have met you through Match Stream and become friends. And you hop in when I'm playing Hanabi And play with Wigsby and I, too.
Alright, so... it's morning over there, so have a good morning.
Have a great day.
Yeah.
Drew's going to sleep now.
Alright, so let's do this. Alright, guys, so that was Ryan. Awesome dude. Love playing with him. Man, I love playing with everybody that we've met. It's been an amazing past few months. It really has.
Meeting new people.
It's so awesome. This community's just been the best. It's like I don't even need another community. This is it.
Yep.
This is it.
And this is how it's going to be after the pandemic is over as well. We're still going to play with all of our friends.
Let's all buy a piece of land, build just a giant wall of meeples, and just all just stay in one place. We don't need anybody else.
No.
It's too much? It's a little too much. Just a tiny bit too much. Alright, so let's go see who there is to raid. Let's go raiding. Let's see. Hopefully I can do this before... Alright. Whew. WellyCon is on. GenCon TV. They did raid us the other day.
Oh, Games of Fire says we will be friends forever.
Big hearts to you and everybody else.
Lem says I also want like the Catan houses in the wall.
Oh, yeah, we can make that happen.
We can do that. Let's do it.
Alright, so you guys choose who we go.
Yeah, who do you want to go see?
You guys choose.
Panic Games is on as well.
Is he on?
Yes.
Let's go raid Panic. He's been in here. We played with him and Karen and all those guys.
Board game solo playthrough is what he is doing.
Yeah, let's go join Panic. I could have swore I had followed him.
Time Roller said forever and ever.
And ever. Don't you forget that.
And Time Roller wants the castles from King Domino. Panic at the Disco? No, not Panic at the Disco.
All right, how do we spell it?
PANIKGAMES_.
Panic Games. All right, let's do it. So let's go give love to Panic Games. We play with him and Karen and a whole bunch of other people doing code names
last Saturday.
We definitely want to do that again. So Karen, whenever you feel like it, we're totally in. There we go.
Oh, he recently became affiliate. Oh, that's awesome.
Nice. Why does it say
we're raiding with 0 people? We have 21 people in here. Our raid
Twitch
thing is broke.
Twitch is weird. So thank you all for coming in, watching us. Thank you guys for all the subs. I mean, you guys really don't have to.
Yeah, that was so sweet of all of you. And thanks for the raid today from
You guys are amazing. Thank you guys for playing.
Yeah.
Thank you for everything. I can't say thank you enough.
Yep.
There's no amount of thank yous.
Games of Fire says we should build an epic game retreat.
Oh,
yes, let's all go on vacation together. It sounds so
that
nice.
Would be so awesome.
I want it somewhere warm and tropical though, like where Legends lives.
I don't know. I don't like sweating.
We're gonna be inside in the air conditioner playing board games.
I don't know. I just don't like sweating.
I need a beach or a pool. My body needs to redo.
All right, guys. We will be back on Monday. We'll figure something out to play.
Yes.
So thank you guys.
We will see all of you this weekend on other people's chats, but we will be back on Monday.
Thank you guys, and good night. Let's go give some love to Panic.
Apparently, we are going to Australia with Ryan.
Let's go give some love.
Bye.